Hi there, everyone. My name is Christian Eschbach, and welcome to Confessions of a Domestic Engineer. This is a very special episode. This is a very important episode to me. I recently became a TikTok sensation under fraudulent claims and lack of context and clever editing. Yeah, there was some clever editing involved. And I'm going to play just the clip that involves me in this. I'm going to give you a couple details before this. All right. So, Zachery Dereniowski, my apologies if I pronounce that wrong, came into my place of employment. I'm not going to name my place of employment. I usually do a very good job of keeping this out of here, or the company that I work for. What I will say is I work in a bookstore that is situated inside of a educational institution. And I had this gentleman come into the store, and he says, I'd like you to make an announcement, or he comes in and he goes, I'd like to pay for all these people's books. And I'm like, no problem. But I have to go run it by my boss first. Some guy says he wants to come in and pay for everybody's books. Man, these are once-in-a-lifetime moments. I live for these moments. But it's not my business. I don't own the place. I got to go get permission from my boss for this. Okay? That's just making sense. Basic rules. And he didn't like that. And he got upset with me because I said I had to go check with my boss before I could give him permission to do this. Like, you want... And then he's like, well, can you just make an announcement? Tell everybody their books are paid. Now, the video you're going to watch is right after he asks me, if I give you money, will you just tell everybody that their books will be paid for? And I'm going to let the video play that he illegally recorded of me on private property without permission from either myself. He had no permission to record me. He had no permission to record on the private property where I work. And he had no permission to record on the school's property. There was no permission given for this. And this is how he decides to present me in this video. Watch for the really cute, clever editing. He did a really good job of editing in the middle.
You tell all the students in line that the books are free?
Yeah, sure. I would like $2 million up front in cash.
I'm serious. Could you tell them that?
No.
Why not?
Because none of them are free.
If Steak and I put up $4,000, would you do it?
And I'm going to be honest, $4,000 will only cover a certain amount of books.
I think everyone in line will be taken care of.
Was I being a little bit of an ass in that video? Yes, I rolled my eyes. You can watch me rolling my eyes. You can literally see my eyes rolling. I rolled my eyes because here's the problem. One, if you watch the video, I'm in the middle of actually ringing people up at the cash register. I'm in the middle of doing my actual job. He didn't wait for me to have a free moment. He didn't wait till I was done with my customer. He butted in while I was working with a customer and asked me all this. I'm trying to deal with a customer while he's asking me all this. Never told him he couldn't do it himself. Never told him he couldn't tell everybody that he was paying for it. I just said I had to check with my boss, and then you saw the conversation that was in there. Like I said, there was a clever little bit of editing in the middle there. I don't remember exactly what was said in the middle. It was probably me. I know he cuts the end of the video where I try to explain to him that we have books that one book, like there's one program that has one book. The book is that big. It is an $800 book. So am I, personally, without my boss's permission, going to stand up and say, everybody, your books are free? No! I don't care if you give me $4,000. That's not enough. If I have five people, okay? 5 people bring up the $800 book, and that's before taxes. It's $800 before 5 people. The $4,000's gone. But he didn't want to listen. No. He turns around, oh, I don't like your vibes. And he walks away. Instead of giving me 5 seconds to explain common sense. Because I want to help the guy out. The guy wants to pay for people's books. Hell yeah. I don't care. Help the kids out. Why not? Why not? And I'm going to be honest, there were even kids that were honestly trying to take advantage of this guy. That did honestly take advantage of this guy and what this guy was trying to do. And that pissed me off. I really dug what this guy was doing. I was totally into it. As a matter of fact, I was so into it that while I was still on cash, he did go over to approach my boss. I hollered at my boss because I had gone over to talk to my boss already at this point. I hollered at my boss and I said, yo, that was the dude I was telling you about. And he's like, oh, okay. He told me all about what you want, blah, 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 blah. And then my boss gave him permission to film the kids while he was giving money to the kids. I didn't stop him. I tried to help him. And he paints me out to be a bloody villain or some condescending asshole. Now, once again, in that little clip that you saw, you can see the eyes rolling. I'm being a bit of a condescending asshole. But after I just told you that we have $800 books. $800 books. I can't just simply say 4,000 is good enough. I can't. So, I'm going to say that this guy's a fraud. You know, I'm glad that he's helping people out, and I hope that he keeps helping people out, and I've read his information and blah, blah, blah. Matter of fact, here, let me move over a little bit. And here, we're gonna side scroll here, a little video footage of some of the stuff that this dude has done. Because, you know, and some of the stuff that this dude's about. I'm just going to scroll it through here. Because once again, he's done some good stuff. I'm not against the dude. I totally was up for supporting him. Right up until he fucked me. Dude bent me over the desk, took it out, didn't even have enough decency to spit on it a little bit, and raped me right over the coals. And let me tell you, folks, I ain't impressed. So, I had my moment where I lost my temper. So just know that this guy ass raped me on TikTok, completely lying, but at least he helped people out with books. He's a fraud. And this video will come down when he issues a public apology. And he makes sure the same number of people see it that saw the video where he tried to paint me as the villain. Alright, folks. Like button, subscribe button, share button, little bell for notifications. I'm not pitching anything else. I am going to say peace, love, take care, and please treat people with fairness if you're going to talk about them in videos. Love y'all.